Hello everybody, just wanted to take a quick few minutes to go over price action. You know me, whenever I see something in the charts, I can't help but share it, okay? Previously, a couple hours ago, I got finished making, which you guys will see soon, part 4 of the Disruptive Developers Tactical Analysis Indicator Suite. 3-part tutorial. Part 4 was putting it all together. In that video, I made the projection that is playing out now, okay? We had what? All of the confluences to enter a trade, okay? The criteria was met, okay? Let's just look at the 4-hour time frame, right? We had the notable volume to the downside, okay? What level do we think that is, right? No surprise. What happens? Swing low to the swing high, okay? Price comes down, recovers previous green to the dollar, okay? Let's just watch this perfect price action. I want to do this over and over so you can see how price literally just moves level to level, guys, okay? So what happens, right? We have a support level here, right? Tactical zone. Bring that across the chart. Where did it come from? Well, no surprise right here. All the way back through the chart, okay? We don't even have to put it. We'll just look at this price action right here, okay? Here we go. All right. So we have price extended into the scope. Comes back up. Resistance at the previous low, okay? Support, flip to resistance, comes back down to the same scope, and then rises up to what? You guessed it, the reverse scope extension of this move, okay? To the dollar, extended from, right? Extended previous liquidity into multiple levels of support. Extended, this was also multiple levels of resistance, right? We come down to the scope. All right, we can even bring that tax zone right across the board, right? Here was your scope level, okay? Look left, what did we have? Support, resistance, etc., 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 right? Resistance, support, resistance, back to support, okay? Like I told you in the previous video as well, right? Almost every single one of my entries is where? Tactical zone, scope or scope extension, extended from the 50 into multiple levels. When we have red or green candles extended into the scope or scope extension in tactical zones, I almost always make those entries. Those are our bread and butter trades, and we almost always get to at least take profit one, okay? So back to the price action. We come back up, right, into multiple levels, of resistance. All right, let's take this off the chart. All right, here we go, okay? Same thing. Even if we want to slide this down, okay? Get rid of this, okay? Let's back it up. And here we go, okay? What was this resistance, right? We had the scope extension to the dollar, reverse scope extension to the dollar, right? 200 EMA on the 4-hour, and we bring this to the right, and there it is, guys, right? Same exact location, right? Resistance, support, resistance, back to resistance, okay? Where is price now, right? That would have been at the, let's look at it. That is the scope, right? Was the scope of this local move. Okay, let me bring this back over here. I don't know why it's loading like that, right? We had the scope of the local move. Okay, look, 4-hour time frame that we're now breaking below. All right, and let's take a look at further levels down. All right, so there's your scope. All right, this could be the anticipated level. If we break this level, my money's on this level. Okay, why? Because that's the way that price moves. All right, that's another tactical zone. Support across the chart. Okay, if we come to that level, right, if we break this support and come down to this level, okay, we would be entering at this level and taking profit, because even if we go lower with this amount of previous liquidity in this extension, the probability is to at least, right, at least retrace back up to the previous low, previous support, flip to resistance, okay? That is the high probability move, okay? So let's take a look again, right? We're at the scope, tax zone right now, okay? We bring this up here, all right? What do we got? Even if we're using this localer level here, right? We have the local scope extension there as well, okay? Depending on which one you use. I would use this one here. Okay, this is the low. We are breaking through that scope level now, okay? We came back up. Where did we find resistance, guys? All the way down to the 1-minute time frame, right? Previous support, resistance, support, resistance, resistance. So money flow coming back into the asset on the lower time frame. How do I monitor my trade? If I missed the long entry so far, right, which I didn't, okay, entered and hit take profit 1, bang, okay, enter, take profit 1. All right, now we're going to have red coming down into the scope of the 1 minute time frame, right, where we also have a little bit of a support and resistance zone right there, previous week's low, right? They broke through the low, took the liquidity. All right, I will be entering there. Ethereum, okay, here's Ethereum on the 5. We're gonna look at the whole price action for Ethereum, drop down to the 1 minute time frame. It is no different. Okay, what happened? Where do we get resistance? Bang, right? Price pins down to the low, comes back up, resistance retest. How do I monitor the trade? What am I doing? You guys already know. Okay, we already got our scope, right? Swing low, swing high. What happened? Price comes up into the resistance, back to the scope extension, recovery of previous green to the dollar. And we are bouncing on the scope extension. I will be looking to enter Ethereum back on this retest. Okay, let's move this up. What else do we have? Like I said, money flow coming in. All right, locally, where would I look for price action to go? Well, no surprise on the 1 minute time frame. Look at that, right? Previous low retest. Recovery of red candle to the dollar. Okay. Here's our other resistance right now. Okay. Little resistance tax zone. Right. Another local level. What do you think that resistance was, guys? Swing high, swing low. What do you know? Right. Reverse scope extension. Local reverse scope extension. Okay. There we go. Oh, we got to get back to Bitcoin. Sorry, missed the Bitcoin entry. No, not going to lie. Okay, what's going on here? Here we go. All right, back to Ethereum. All right, let's go to the 4 hour. All right, let's do a new chart layout. All right, can't wait to be back and doing this live. Okay, like I said, I already projected this move. You guys will see on part 4 of the indicator series, we were projecting a move to the downside, right? Where was our first levels we were looking for, right? Retest of the previous resistance. Locally, swing low, swing high. Okay. We have our scope extension. All right. This is on our local level from this move's price action, right? From this low to the high, we have the scope, right? Lined up with the 50, lined up with the previous high retest. That would have been take profit 1, take profit 2, heading take profit 3, right? This is what we are looking for with the price action, guys. All right, this is what we are looking for. Ethereum and Bitcoin, we are in the longs. Okay, we are in the longs. Let's open up another chart layout. Let's take a look at Solana. Let's go Solana, guys. Okay, let's take a look at Solana. All right, let's go SOL USDT. Get some extra percentages going for Solana. All right, let's see. Price action probably very similar to Bitcoin. Let's go to the 4 hour and take a look at where we stand. Look at that. Coming on down, right? Coming on down, okay? Look at this, guys. Same stuff over and over. Look, swing high, swing low. What do you know, right? Reverse scope extension. Previous liquidity zone recovered to the dollar. And support resistance, our good old tax zone. All right, where do you think price is going now? Probably not a surprise. Shouldn't be a surprise by now, right? That we are at the scope of the move, guys. Scope on the 4 hour damn time frame. All right. Scope, weekly open, weekly low. We got the psychological low in sight. All right, here we go. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Look at that. Support, resistance, support, and we pin on down into that level. We got the green candle to be recovered at that local level as well. All right, let's drop on down to the 15. Let's take a look at the 15. What's going on the 15? All right, let's check it out. Look at that. Look at that sitting right on that tax zone. All right, so here's your 15-minute time frame. All right, look at that. Recovery of the previous liquidity, retest. All right, retesting that level. All right, what do you think, right? Swing high, swing low, right? What do you know, right? Reverse scope, previous red candle recovery. All right, this is the same stuff over and over. What are we expecting, right? So when you enter when we're extended like this, right? And we had the tax zone support here too, right? You can see it, right? Initial balance low, bang. All right, This is on the 15. Look at that, right? Comes back down. Previous high retest. Another song on repeat. Notable volume resistance, notable volume resistance, notable volume resistance, notable volume break, retest, recovery. Yes, that's what we're looking for, right? Local scopes. Look at all these levels lined up. I just love it. I love it. Look at that, okay? We had scope extension lined up with tax zone, right? That was another opportunity for a long position, right? Extended from the 50, multiple levels of support, previous liquidity. We come all the way back up, take profit 1, rejection at the previous low, take profit 2, reverse scope, okay? Where we look to enter the next position, okay? Let's drop to the 1, right? Let's drop to the 1 minute, okay? Now we have what, okay? We have our, right, here, there we go, right? Support, resistance. Okay, let's do, we're up 34% on the Bitcoin trade, all right? 34% on the Bitcoin trade, all right? We're up 40% actually, okay? 40% on the Bitcoin trade. All right, let's go ahead and take profit in a minute, all right? And let's see, we are also, what are we looking like? All right, up 17% on Ethereum. All right, let's look at part 3 here. Let's look at what we're looking like, right? Coming into resistance, all right? Let me post this up to my brother. Let him show what's going on. There we go. All right. Shout out to everybody in the Discord. Shout out to everybody at the channel, okay? There we go. All right, so now we have green coming into resistance on Solana, right? How do I monitor this trade, right? It's too late to long, right? Too late in my eyes, in my risk reward, in my way I trade. Swing low to the swing high, right? I'm looking for price to come back down to this level, okay? The most I will give it is down to here, okay? Where we have this notable volume resistance that flipped to support on the retest. All right, we could call it the local scope, right? If we want to go from this level to this level, I'm looking for Solana at that level, right? We got money flow came back into the green, right? Would have liked to catch Solana, right? Should have looked at that instead of Bitcoin and the other ones, right? But we're still up good, right? We're up 39% on Bitcoin. All right, let's check on back to Ethereum. All right, on the 1 minute, look at that, guys. Look at that, right? Coming right back up into our level, right? Coming right back up into the retest of that level, okay? If we can look at it here, right? Here's your local, breaking the local scope, all right? We have the next level and the next level, right? No surprise, reverse scope lining up with that level, okay? But on the local levels, this is what we have, right? Here's your next previous level, okay? Or we this is the previous level right here, bang. All right, local reverse scope extension. What do we anticipate now, right? We're anticipating price to come back down, recover the green, okay? Look at the tactical zones on every level, guys. Remember, every time frame, every level has tactical zones, right? Resistance, breaks, resistance, flips, breaks back down, looking for price to come back down there in order to secure anything, right? So let's do, going to take profit on Bitcoin, okay? Already took profits on Bitcoin. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Okay. Taking profit BTC. All right, Solana. Same thing, guys. Look, let's go up to the, let's look at the next chart. Let's look at any coin. ADA, USDT. All right, USDT. We're just going to talk about price action. All right, let's watch across the board. These are the things we wait for, right? Patience pays. Patience pays. No surprise. Look at that, guys. No friggin' surprise, right? What do we got, right? Swing high, swing low. What do you know, right? Reverse scope of the move, okay? What else? What else? Previous resistance. Tactical zone extended into multiple levels of resistance. Previous liquidity, right? Let's go and look at this, right? Before I pull it, right? What do you think, right? What do you think it lines up with? Okay, there you go. Okay, depending on, we could actually pull it from here, or we can actually look at price here. Okay, here would be the, or this level as well. Okay, actually here would be the previous low, or we would use this. Okay, this would be for the move. All right, what do we have? Scope, 200 EMA, right? What else? Tactical zone, right? Don't even have to, you already know that when I pull this left, it's going across support resistance, right? We already know that. Okay, look at that. Notable volume resistance, resistance, notable volume break, retest, recovery. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Let's go to the 4 hour and take a wide look out. What's going to happen? What are we looking for? Right? Give you a guess what that lines up with, right? Let's start painting our picture. Let's go. Swing low. Right? That's backwards. All right? Still lined up, right? Even if you pull it wrong, the scope lines up. Right? What's up, babe? Just doing what I do over here, right? All right. What do we got? Okay? What do we got? Actually, you don't even need that one. There we go, right? What do we got? All right? We have the scope tax zone and the whole move, right? Whole move, here we go. All right? Tactical zone. All right? Support level across the chart. Okay? What else, right? No surprise that there was a support level here as well, right? We come across 4 hour resistance, back to support. Here are our levels, okay? Here is another level, right? Why did price stop here? What else was this? I mean, come on, guys. Over and over. Look, support, resistance, back to support, all right? Just look at the price action, guys. Look at the level to level, right? Let me even zoom it out, right? What was the middle level, all right? Let's see what the middle level was, all right? Let's see what the middle level was. Where are we? Where are we? All right, where are we? All right, here we go. All right. We have our, let's see. We had the local levels. All right, here was the local levels. Okay, price comes up into resistance. Price comes up into resistance and breaks. Right, look, we have scopes on every level. Bring it up a notch, what happens? Right, next level. Price comes up, taps the reverse scope, notable volume break into the reverse scope extension. Okay, into the reverse scope extension. No surprise when we bring it on over, right? What do we see? We see price breaks, resistance, break, resistance, back up into the resistance. Okay, extended from the 50 into multiple levels of resistance with previous liquidity. So we got the whole move here. What's the next level up, right? What level are we looking for next on the chart, right? No surprise, the scope of the whole move lines up with that retest of that previous low and that liquidity recovery, right? Same thing, notable volume support, notable volume support, notable volume support, notable volume break, a retest recovery, a couple of, what is it, April, May, yeah, a couple months later. Okay, take a look at the, bang, look at that, coming back up. Okay, money flow came back into the green, right? TDI coming up, crossing over everything, the constricted, right? The constricted volatility bands, and then we bust out. Okay, bust out to the upside. Okay, what else? Pick another coin, any coin, right? Link, USDT, right? It's all the same, guys. I'm on a roll. Let's check it out. All right, then I'm gonna let you go. Okay, here we go. All right, same exact stuff, guys. Same stuff. Look at this. All right, notable volume support, notable volume break, bang, retest, retest, recovery to the D. I won't say the word because I think that you cannot say that stuff because it's not for kids, right? To the dollar, TTD or TTDD, right? To the darn dollar. All right, let's look at the other levels. What else happened, right? What else was it, guys? Come on, you already know, right? Local levels, swing high to the swing low, right? What do you know? Exactly at the reverse scope. Extended above the 50 into multiple levels of resistance. We got the 200 EMA, the reverse scope, previous red candle recovery to the dollar, right? And the tactical zone. Support, resistance, resistance, right? We already knew that's going to happen. Criteria met. Extended from the 50, multiple levels of resistance, previous liquidity left to be recovered, right? In the form of these green candles, okay? What happened here? I mean, guys, just look at this. Just watch how beautiful this is. We call this the scope stairs. How do I know before I pull it? Because that's the way price moves, right? Here we go, right? Price comes up, retrace to the scope, right? Red into support. Extend from the 50 into the scope. Previous liquidity, we come back. All right, watch the scope stairs, right? Let's take the stairs of the scope as we recover. Break and recover. I mean, this is just, it's a beautiful thing. Look at that, right? How did I know that was that, right? What else? What's the next level? Come on, guys. You already know, right? Support, right? Tax zone. We extend, okay? Come back down. Red, recover previous green to the dollar at the next scope, right? We're going scope to scope, all right? And while we're on a roll, right? Let's move it up. Let's see the next one. All right, let's just pull it on the chart. Here we go. Swing low. Swing high. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing, guys. Look at that. Right across the chart, too. Look at that. Resistance, support, resistance, right? Previous high retest, right? Break, resistance, break, retest, all the way up to up. Looking for a retrace, retest. Green candle, first target, lines exactly up with the 50 EMA. Next level down, lines exactly up with the scope extension. And of course, right, if we pull the scope extension, tactical zone across the chart, guys. Support, support, notable volume break, retest, break, support. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. All right, you getting the point? You getting the picture now? Look at this. Money flow cross, green, let's go. Money flow cross, green, let's go. All right, this is what we're doing. Want to take a look at one more? Let's take a look at Bitcoin. What are we doing? What are we doing? All right, what happened? Look at this, guys. Swing high, swing low, exactly at the reverse scope. All right, we already knew that, though. We already knew that. All right, here's your previous resistance as well. Got a tag zone here. There we go. All right, right across. Right across. Bang. All right, let's look at ETH. What happened to ETH? Look at that, guys. Come on. Notable volume resistance, notable volume resistance, notable volume break, retest recovery, right? Extend level to level, all right? If we break this level, let's keep going the chart, guys. If we break this level, we'll go to this level, okay? Find resistance, retrace back up, okay? If we lose this level, we're coming back to the scopes, all right? Check part 3. Money flows in the green, right? We see the money flow coming back into the green, all right? There's your link, all right? We'll do one more. Let's look at DOT. DOT don't get no love. All right, let's get some love to the DOT. All right, let's get some love. Let's play some songs on repeat for DOT on the 4 hour. Right, look at that. To the dollar. Ah, it's a thing of beauty, guys. It really is. All right, I had to do a little video on this. Right, what do you know? Swing low, swing high. What happens? Right? Scope of the move. Notable volume into the scope. Okay, what's over here? Look at this. Support, resistance, flip. You can see it, right? Support, break, resistance, break. Right? Bring it across the chart. It's the same level. Same level. All right? And there we go, right? Price comes back down. All right? And if we're looking locally, right? Swing low, swing high. Look at that. Right? Look at that. It's a thing of beauty, right? Surprise you that it's a tax zone? Probably not. Right? There you go. All right? There you go, guys. Okay, what happens? Resistance, break, support, back to support, right? We pin below, this is the 4 hour, remember. We pin below the scope, local scope extension to recover the previous green candle to the fraction of a penny, guys. Fraction of a penny. Okay, that's a fraction of a penny. All right. Don't tell me you believe that there are random pivots in the market. Okay. Don't tell me after watching this channel that you truly believe, okay, that price action is just controlled by people buying and selling, okay? All right, call them what you will, market makers, liquidity providers, whatever you want to say, okay? Price goes to the dollar to recover these candles over and over and over again. Not always, all right, but over and over again, right? Same thing here, swing high, swing low. Well, what do you know? What do you know, right? Support, resistance, resistance. Look at that. It is a thing of beauty. Okay? And amen, we know this ahead of time, right? We already knew, right? This is the thing of beauty, guys, and then I'll let you go. All right? 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here. I told her, oh my God, look at the charts. I got to go make a video. She said, go do your thing, babe. Right? Look at this. This is the beautiful thing about the strategy. All right? We had the low, and then we had the high, right? The high was put in on the 16th of May. Today's June 6th, right? Today's June 6th. So we already knew at that time, okay, that the scope of the move was exactly here at $9, right? The scope of the move was $9. All right, we already knew that, okay? When price came down, right, let's keep going, right? We already knew that we'd be looking for a long there, right? Or scope extension, sorry, okay? Scope and scope extension, all right? Even if you took the scope, right? This is the other beautiful thing about the strategy, right? Level to level, all right? Look at this. Let's take a peek at price action. All right, look at that previous low. All right, we come down to the scope, retrace back up, resistance at the previous low, down to the next level. Because that's how price moves. So let's show the beautiful thing about the strategy. Scope, retrace, scope extension. All right, what's the beautiful thing about the strategy is this, right? We enter because we have the confluence, right? We enter at the scope, retrace, look, that's a 4% move, guys. Not counting your leverage. 10x, that's a 50% move. You come down, you get stopped out in profit. In doing so, you are now further extended into multiple levels of resistance with previous liquidity left behind to be recovered, right? Take profit 1, even the previous low, 5%. Take profit 2, bang. Take profit 3, right up there, okay? 50 EMA, okay? Price had come back up, recover the previous red. Why? What else was there? You already know. Swing high, swing low. What do you know? Right? So you would also saw, all right, I know you guys are loving this, right? You would also saw ahead of time, right? After price came down to this level, okay, and put in that low, you would already know ahead of time, right? 3 or 4 days ahead of time, that the reverse scope locally is lined up with the recovery of the previous red, the retest of the previous low, and the retest of the 4-hour 50 EMA. Okay? Confluence on top of confluence on top of confluence. Okay? You already know, right? And then when we get the green into multiple levels of resistance, you would have been looking to short. Where? Take profit 1, take profit 2. Okay? And watch this beauty, right? What level do you think it came down to? Right? Look how it all works together, right? This was a retrace back down to the scope extension, okay, of the local move. What else was it, right? What else was it, guys? Look, swing high, swing low, swing high. Look at that, okay? Price comes up, comes back down into that move scope on the lower time frame. Drop to the hourly. Let's see it. Let's see it up front. Bang, look at that, right? Extended into resistance, right? 200 on the hourly, 4-hour 50 EMA. Previous red recovery to the dollar. Tactical zone, right? And the local and the reverse scope of that move. Where does price come back down to? The scope, right? Scope, retest, notable volume resistance, break, retest. Okay, look at that over and over, guys. This is what we do. This is bread and butter. Bread and butter. All right, so where are we now? On DOT. Let's take a look across the board. Look at DOT. Pins down to the dollar. Let's go back to Bitcoin. What are we doing? All right, what's Bitcoin up to? All right. No surprise, right? What do you think that damn level is, guys? Come on. Swing low, swing high. All right, scope, right? Next level. Scope stairs. Here we go. Right? Swing low, swing high. Price comes down. Scope extension, scope extension. Bang. Take a look at TDI. Let's look. Money flow still in the green, right? VWAP above the 0 line. Let's look at EXO. What's going on, right? Weekly low. This is the previous week's value area low, right? Open interest still dropping. All right, look at high volume, guys. 500 million per 15-minute candle since the open. All right, look at that. 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 All right, isn't that a beautiful thing, guys? It is a beautiful thing. All right, let's take a look at the single prints. See if there's some single prints to recover. Add some more confluence in. We know what we're doing. All right, guys. That's why my consistency is high. That's why you guys say, how do you always enter? How do you always get those good entries? How do you always enter at the high or the low? Right? Always at the exact high or low. All right? It's because I only trade when the confluences are filled. I only trade when the criteria is met of extended from the 50 into multiple levels of support or resistance with previous liquidity. Okay? And I do that robotically. If I get stopped out and we go to the next level, that means we're now further extended at the next multiple level of resistance with even more previous liquidity. So I enter again, retrace back to retest the previous broken support or resistance, which is the highest probability move, even if we were going to continue in the same direction, all right, is the high probability move. Meaning, with our minimum 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio we trade with, if we get stopped out at the reverse scope and price goes up to the reverse scope extension, and we robotically enter again because the criteria is still there, just retracing back down to the reverse scope that just broke the resistance and retesting it as support and likely recovering the liquidity that was provided on that push, right? Not only erases the loss, okay, but ends up making you 66% more, right? Okay? 3-to-1, you lost one, all right? And then you make it up in the next one and more. And then coming back to your original target, just coming back to the original target from the first entry, right, is now doubled, right? Your original target is doubled because now you're further extended. And once you're further extended, you're even more likely, right, to retrace even sooner. Look at this, 29.8. Naked point of control we had there too, right? Naked point of control, 29.8, okay? So we had a naked point of control lined exactly up with what, guys? Come on. The scope. The scope. I told you guys earlier. I didn't even look up the naked point of control either, right? So earlier, when I was projecting this move to the downside and I was projecting price to come down to 30K, right, at least, okay, we had what? Extended into multiple levels of resistance, recovering previous liquidity, right, with previous liquidity left behind to be recovered, okay, and then we had the previous high retest, all right here, okay, likely take profit 1 on this time frame at least, okay, and then we had the scope extension, all right, scope extension, previous green candle recovery to the dollar, previous resistance retest, right, previous high retest, notable volume resistance, notable volume break, retest, and a naked point of control, all right. We don't care if it goes all the way down here. We just care about take profit 1, but we were looking to at least come down to this level, and we came further, right? On the way back up, what's going to be take profit 1? A retest of the next level up, right? If we find support here, we're taking profit here, okay? Because even if we go lower, the probability is to at least retest the previous support as resistance and vice versa, right? We're extended. Okay, there we go, guys. Across the board, same stuff. Random coin, Avax. Let's look at Avax. Something that like, shout out to Tim, right? Your favorite coin, all right? Quickest transfer in the West. All right, let's look at Avax. Another random coin. Come on, guys. Last coin, and I'm going to let you go. I'm just excited, right? Level after level after darn level, right? Over and over again. Look, just paint a picture. Come to a blank chart like this. Look, stick out. Look, bang. This is how you do it. Watch me paint a chart, right? Never seen this chart in weeks. I have nothing on it, right? This is how I paint a chart, and then I'm going to go get some shut-eye with the girl. All right, look at this. This is how I paint a chart. Here we go. Swing low, swing high. What do you know? Huh? No surprise. I'll be right there, babe. Get me set up. Perfect. All right, look at that. Right, support resistance, bang, right? Also a daily support, mind you. Okay, let's take a look. Let's keep going. This is how I paint. This is how I paint my pictures, guys. I'm like Rembrandt, right? Look at that. Right? So this is what I say to myself, right? This is how I paint my pictures. Okay, let's put it on the chart so you guys can see it too, right? This is how I paint my pictures, right? Previous low retest, right? Previous low retest, right? Support, previous low retest, previous low. Support retest, okay, lines up with what? Lines up with reverse scope and, right, previous red recovery, right? Okay, there you go. Okay, so let's put it on the chart. Bang. Okay, previous low retest. Bang, right here. Previous low retest. Okay, let's just keep going. Then I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna I'll put this chart in the Discord later. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, down here, paint our pictures, guys. Paint our pictures. Here we go. Let's put the text here, right? Okay. Scope lines up with previous green and tax zone and daily SR. Oops. And daily SR. Bang. Right here. There you go. Okay. Actually, it's the scope extension, right? Let me see. Make sure this is lined up properly. It's a little bit high. There we bring her down. Boom. Okay. Sorry. Local scope extension. There we go. I'm coming, babe. Scope extension lines up with previous green, recovery, and tax zone. Here we go. Okay, bang, which is right here. Boom. Okay, here we go. Okay, now what's next? Right? So I paint my charts. This is just what I do. Right? Swing high, I swing low, and what do you know? Right? Reverse scope. Bang. Here we go. Reverse scope. Tax zone. Reverse scope, sorry, extension, sorry. Reverse scope extension. Reverse scope extension, bang, bang. Reverse scope extension, tax zones, right? Let's take a look. Here we go. Where did we find that resistance? Right? You see it? Okay, here we go. Previous low. Bang. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Bang. Tax zone. Okay, now what? Now what's going on? Right? Same thing. Same thing here. We'll just move it across the chart. No big deal. All right, here we go. What do we get? Okay. Same thing, guys. Okay, and here we are right now. Okay. Scope, extension, retest, lines up with green, recovery, right? This is how I paint my pictures. Lines up with green, recovery. Bang. To the dollar, right? To the dollar. Okay? Now what? Let's take a look at the bottom. Okay, what do we have? Okay, each time we rose up, we had a money flow cross. Okay, VWAP cross, money flow cross, VWAP cross. All right, what am I looking at now? And then I'm going to go. What's the projection? What are we looking at next? All right, and this is Avax, random coin, right? Not a major, right? Bitcoin does what she does. All right, look at that, right? I put the lines on the chart and they get respect. There we go. Look, level to level to level on every time frame. Here we go. All right. What do you think is going to happen? Here we go, right? Swing high, a swing low. I mean, what do you know? What do you know? So right now we have, let's see. Okay, so we have reverse scope lines up with red recovery to the dollar. We'll just put TTD. If you know, you know. Okay, lines up with reverse scope, right? Lines up with a tactical zone. Tac zone. SR. Daily open. Okay, there you go. Bang. All right. Here we go, right? Got the support resistance flip right here. Support, resistance. There you go. Support, break, retest resistance, break, retest support, and then the bottom drops out. Okay, so what are we looking for? All right, if we hold support here, that's what we're looking for. Price to come back up. How would it likely look? All right, remember, here's your scope. Okay, you have your scope here. So this is your previous low, initial balance low, previous day's low. Let's just mark up the chart. Let me just mark it up and see what happens, right? If we hold support here, right? If scope extension holds support, we see retest of scope above as take profit 1. Okay, it's TP1, right? This is what we're looking for. Here we go. We're looking for, if this holds support, oops, hold on, I don't know where that just went. Let's see. Here we go. All right, let's grab this, and then I am out, guys. All right, we're looking for this. If this holds, we see STP1. Okay, look at the big picture, guys, across the board. Same stuff over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, over and over and over, right? Bitcoin, Solana, everything. Last look at Sol, and then I'm signing off. Okay, here you go. What happened to Sol? Same thing as everything else, right? Bang, bang. Level to damn level, guys. Level to level to level. Same thing with Sol, right? Same thing with Solana. Okay, look at that. Okay, previous low, notable volume support, notable volume break, retest. Level to level. Look, guys, look. I mean, come on. And it ends up being, right, the scope and scope extension. Okay, before this was even the scope and scope extension, right? Before it was even the scope and scope extension, support and resistance found at those levels. All right, before it was even the scope and scope extension, guys. That's how I know there's no coincidences in the market. There are only confluences. There are no random pivots. All right, they formed support resistance there before they were even the scope, before this high was even formed. All right, so what do we expect on the flip side? What do I expect on the flip side? Okay, same thing. Same thing as the others, right? Don't have to tell you what levels these line up with either, right? Come on. At this point, we already know swing high, swing low. What do you know, right? Love the saying because it's so true. All right, get rid of this. Nope, we don't want to get rid of the candles, okay? Come on back. Get rid of that, okay? Same thing. Look at this, guys. Reverse scope, right? Daily open, previous red, okay? Previous support resistance tax zone. Scope extension, reverse scope extension lines up as well, okay? With those levels, okay? There you go. Support resistance flip here, daily open, initial bounce high, etc. Okay? So same thing goes here as before, and then we're out, okay? Which is what? Which is what? Okay? If this level holds support, we'll drop to the hourly to illustrate it better, right? This is what we're looking for, right? If this level holds support, we look for this level as the next level to retest, right? Resistance, break, breakdown. We're looking for back to resistance, okay? Here we go, okay? Level holds support. We look for TP1 at retest of previous, right, of previous broken SR. Okay, right here. Bang. Okay. All right, guys, that's it. All right, had to bring it to you. All right, before I even came to the chart, I already knew it was all going to line up. All right, we're up. We're up 32% on Ethereum as well. Okay, 32% on ETH, Bitcoin. Should have grabbed some Solana action. All right, could have grabbed some Solana action. Why didn't I? Right, we didn't come back to where I needed us to come down to, or did we? We probably did, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Yep. All right, we came exactly down to the scope, but I was bringing you guys a video. All right, no big deal. All right, now what do we look for now? Right. Right, here was your resistance. All right, now we look for that to flip to support potentially, right? We look at it like this, okay? We have to flip that, retest the 50, retest the previous resistance as support, right? Look at the confluences here. You had entered, right? We entered on Bitcoin here, right? Money flow came into the green. VWAP line stays above. All right, what are we coming into now? Local levels, guys. I got to go or else I won't stop, right? Local levels. Swing high, swing low, right? Reverse scope of the move, initial balance low, retest, etc. Actually, if I bring it where it's supposed to go, here you go. Confluence on top of confluence. What else is there, right? Previous low retest. There we go. This is the target, right? This is what we're looking for. Okay. There we go. This is what we're looking for. Come on, Solana. That's where we want her. Come on, Solana, right there. That's where we want her, right? Notable volume into resistance, retrace, retest, right? Bang. Why are we seeing volume? Because we're breaking the previous support resistance, right? Psychological high. Look, notable volume support, notable volume break, retest recovery. Notable volume support, notable volume break, retest recovery. Notable volume resistance, notable volume break, retest recovery. Resistance, break, recovery. I mean, this is what we do. This is how it goes, right? Locals reverse scope. Come on, guys. I can pull these all day. All right, there we go, right? Up big on Bitcoin right now. 47%, 37% on Ethereum, right? Had to throw in an ETH trade too. Bang, look at that, right? What do we do, right? I rest my case, okay? I rest my case. I wanted to stand long enough for you guys to see it, right? I put these on the chart 20 minutes ago, right? Put these on the chart after here. What happened, right? Exactly what we anticipated. Look at this. Why did we find support there? Look. Previous resistance, flip to support. There you go, right? Your local levels, right? Notable volume resistance, break, retest. Notable volume resistance, break, retest. Resistance, retest, resistance, retest, resistance, retest. And there we go for Ethereum. We go back up to the 15. There's your take profit. Okay. Retest of the previous low, guys. Retest of the previous low on the 15. There you go. All right. Go on back. Right. That tax zone is not just there. Okay. That tax zone extends all the way over there. Right. Are you surprised? Can't be. You can't be surprised by now to find that out. Okay? Came all the way back down. Look at that extension from the 15, guys. Look at that. All right? So the probability, right, even if we're going to go lower, was to at least come back and retest that level. Okay? Look at us pump. Look at us pump. All right? Team Tactical, this is what we do. This is what we do. What are we having now? Notable volume into resistance, right? If you're a scalper, if you're scalping, hey, you know, what do we look to do? Right? Right? The percentages aren't that great for scalping, right? What do we look to do when we come in, right? Previous red recovery, right? Coming into resistance. We're looking for the retest, right? Come up, we got almost a full percent back to the 50, right? If we break this, we come up to this level, all right? And the probability is to at least, right? Risk reward, real quick, right? Again, enter here, right? Level to level. Let me just show you real quick, and then I promise I'm signing off. My fiance is going to kill me, right? Here we go. In resistance, right? You enter. Target, retest, right? 0.64, so you need 0.2. Right, 0.2, right? So you'd have a 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio. There you go, 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio, right? Stop loss above the resistance level. Okay, 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio. All right. Now, if you get stopped out and you enter at the next level, right? Because the confluences are there too. No extended. It will definitely be extended. It'll take a green candle to get there, right? Now, just coming back to retest and retrace and retest the next level, right? Not only do you erase the loss at 3-to-1, you erase your 0.22, but you make 0.4. Right? So you make 2/3 of your trade. All right. On top of that, your original target, which is the 50, which is where we're likely to go, the reward for that is now doubled. Okay. The reward for that has now doubled. Right. And that's how we do this, guys. All right. That is how we do it. Hold on. Just to show you, right? Where's the quantity? There we go. Why is this not coming up? All right, right? So I just shorted Ethereum, okay? Shorted, okay? Just to prove a point, okay? Just shorted Ethereum, quick take profit. If I got stopped out, I would do it again, all right? We're not going to watch it. We already know what's going to happen, all right? Am I a psychic? Do I have a crystal ball? No, all right? This is just how price moves, and I spent enough time on this damn laptop to figure that out. That's it, all right? Next level scope. There we go, right? Reverse scope, previous red, etc., 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 right? Same thing over and over, okay? Song on repeat. That's what we do, guys, right? When the levels are broken, remember, they aren't worthless, okay? Look at something like this, right? In this local area, right? We have our swing high, swing low. Sorry, what are we doing here? Okay. Price broke above, right? Resistance breaks above the reverse scope and comes back, extension looking to come back and test it as support, right? But we're likely to drop down and retest the scope. Now we have the 50 EMA on the 1 minute. Okay. We got the 50. Where is my... Oh, it's all the way up there, the 200. We got the 50 lined up with a retest of the previous resistance as well as the tactical zone and the green candle recovery, right? If we go to the upside, all right, where would we likely go, right? We're going up to the... Let's see where the levels are, right? There's so many little jagged edges on the 1 minute. There's, a lot of potential scopes, reverse scopes. Doesn't matter. Each level has a level. Okay, this is the previous resistance too. Okay, what do we have here? Confluences, right? Previous red, previous resistance, psychological low, etc., etc., etc. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. All right. Hope you enjoyed the video. What are we doing now? Just to show you. Like I said, guys, come on. See what's going on here? I know you can't see it behind the tax zone, right? You see what's going on here? We come up to this resistance. We broke up to the next level. And then even if we're going higher, the probability is to at least what? Come back down and retest the previous resistance as support. That's exactly what we did. Okay? Reverse scope, resistance, break, reverse scope extension, retrace recovery, right? Retrace back down. All right? We break down. We're coming back down to the 50 tax zone, etc., etc., etc. All right, guys. Open interest. Okay? Look at us. Look at this. Okay? Go out. We hit that naked point of control. All right? We took the low. Right? Previous low is also previous day's point of control, right? Previous session value area low. All right, we got all these single prints above now, okay? Single prints above, single prints above, single prints above, okay? Another naked point of control, I believe. We'll see how it goes. All right, but I believe a naked point of control is also lined up with the remainder of this liquidity to recover, which is a red candle and a retest of the daily open right here at 31.4. Okay, guys? Just wanted to bring you that price action. We're supposed to be quick. All right, here we go. Bitcoin, bang, right? Recover the damn previous liquidity into the reverse scope, into the tactical zone, right? Here's your resistance. Watch. I mean, it's level to level, guys, right? Resistance, right? Break. We're looking for a retest recovery now, right? So if we're going to go lower, if we're going to go higher, the probability is to at least come back and retest the previous level, right? At least retest the previous level. All right, guys? Going to leave you with that. See you in the Discord. See you on the streams real soon. Bread and butter, song on repeat, extended from the 50, coming into multiple levels of support or resistance with that previous liquidity left behind to be recovered in the form of our green and red induction candles. We add confluence on top of confluence, and that equals confidence. Till next time, as always, trade well.